This country, located in South America, has a rich history and a vibrant culture. Let me tell you about some of the general aspects of Peru. In Peru, the official language is Spanish. However, other indigenous languages are also recognized, such as Quechua and Aymara, which are spoken by different communities throughout the country. The official currency of Peru is the silver one. It's important to keep this in mind if you plan to visit the country, since you will need to change your currency to dollars to make transactions. Peru is a democratic republic. The government is based on a president system, where the president is elected by popular vote every 5 years. The president is the head of state and government and has the responsibility of ruling the country and making important decisions. Peru's economy is diverse and growing. The country is known for being one of the main producers of metals and minerals, such as copper and gold. Additionally, tourism plays an important role in the Peruvian economy, thanks to the country's rich history and natural beauty. The climate in Peru varies widely due to the diverse geography. On the coast, you will find the desert and dry climate, while in the highlands, climate is colder, whereas rainy seasons. In the Amazon jungle, the climate is hot and cool throughout the year. Religion in Peru is diverse, but the predominant religion is Catholicism. However, there are also communities that practice other religions, such as Protestants and Judaism. In addition, many indigenous traditions and beliefs are present in the daily life of the communities.
This is a celebration. Peruvian independence was a period of political and social transformation in Peru that took place between in 1821 and 1824. It was an important period of political and social transformation in the history of Peru. Although the independence of Peru was officially proclaimed on July 28 in 1821 with the Declaration of Independence by General José de la Ribera Agüero, the fight against the Spanish colonial forces continued until the Battle of Ayacucho on December 9 in 1824, which marked the definitive end of Spanish colonial rule in the country and ensured its independence. The battle was a decisive confrontation between the independence force and the Spanish colonial force.
So, the practice celebration day is ceviche. The ingredients are half kilogram fish, white fresh, cup and lemon juice, 1 onion, 1 tablet of salt on pepper, coriander, and fish sauce. We mix the ingredients. The fish previous head. The onion. Coriander. Fish sauce. We need mix. Paper also. And lemon. And finish.
The traditional activities that are practiced on June 28th of each year for Peruvian Independence Day are fast food typical from the region, such as ceviche, ají de gallina, and stuffed rocoto, as we said previously. Also, an activity typical is to see the parades that the military are in the streets of the city. This with a ceremonial purpose to honor, commemorate, and or display weapons. In said parade, the military are uniformed and with all emblems, weapons, and vehicles that characterize to correspond to them. Every military has been that accompanies them while they make their presentation and be present in different parts and live concerts that take place, having the Peruvian flags present everywhere.
Peru has somewhat peculiar music culture. The music that's normal here in Peru in the celebration of its Independence Day is the marinera. It's considered the national dance of Peru and has its roots in the traditional music and dance of the Peruvian coast. It's a festive and joyful genre that combines African and Spanish influences. The huayno is a traditional music genre of the Peruvian Andes. It's characterized by the use of instruments such as the quena, red flute, the charango, string instrument, and the bass drum. Huayno music is usually melancholic and lyrical, with lyrics that narrated stories and experiences of real life. And tondero. The tondero is a music style and traditional dance from the north coast of Peru. It's energetic and festive with fast rhythms and intense percussion. It's played with instruments such as the cajon, rumbox, and the guitar.
Hi guys, my name is Alejandro,
Hi, my name is Erika.
and we will talking about the typical clothes of Peru. My partner Eric will say the typical ones for women, and I will say the typical ones for men.
Well, as my partner Alejandro says, I will talk about the typical clothing of Peruvian women. Peruvian is mounted. These are hats that were brought by the Spanish and adapted in the Peruvian highlands with colored ribbons. The basic colors are black, red, and white. Almilla. They are jackets seamed with the colors, fabrics that cover the female torso. They have decoration on the neck and sleeves. Lisillas. It is a blanket that is folded in half to cross it on the back and tie the corners on the chest, forming a kind of bag that is used to carry their babies. Skirts. This is the name given to the colored skirts made with wool from the vicuña or from some acenido. Several are used at the same time, up to 10 one top or the other. Flip-flops. Sandals made of rubber.
Hi, I come back. Well, since I explained the typical clothing of Peruvian women, I will explain the typical clothing of Peruvian men. Chullo is a type of hat that protects the head and ears of the men from the mountains from the cold. Skirt. They are women with cloth or homemade material. Similarities. Poncho. They are similar to vest. They completely cover the torso and the arms. They only have a hole, so that the neck can be inserted and the head is uncovered. They usually have geometric ornaments. Pants or Bermuda shorts. They are usually dark colors and made with beads. Chompi. It is a multicolored strip that covers the line between the pants and the shirt. Flip-flop. They are sandals made from rubber collected from recycled tires. Thank you very much.